Good morning. It is 6:20. Back at the skate park in Reims. As you can see today, I am going to be focusing on the bowl. That means pumping up and down, doing 180's as I pump up, going up backwards, then 180 and backwards down again. It's a lot scarier for me than the regular ramps because they actually go almost, it's like almost, you can probably see on the corner just there, it's pretty much vertical by the time it gets there, which means your body needs to be almost completely horizontal, maybe like this, and then you've got a pendulum up and down with your body as it works. So there's a lot more technique to it than just going up and down the ramps, but it is something that I'd like to master because I want to be able to get air off bowls and do little jumps and stuff. I'd like to be able to, do a bit of flying. That would be cool. Right, I'm going to set the camera up and we'll see what we can do. Okay, camera's ready to go. Need to put on my gloves. Actually, what I should have brought for this session is my wrist pads, because I do a lot of falling over and a lot of falling over backwards on this one, so there's a lot of banging on the wrists. Ooh. I did a sit down into bowl to get me started before I started recording. That was the successful first time, as opposed to the normal crash, smash, bash. Okay, so to start off with, just going to pump up and pump down, and then we'll start putting 180s into the mix. Whoa. Start slow. Oh, I touched the coping there. Oh. Now I'm kind of scared of going too high and shooting my foot out. Whoa, and that was... Calm it down. Okay. Boy, I definitely need more practice with that because it is a bit scary. Quite a bit scary. I don't know if I should be going up this one backwards and looking back at the same time. I feel like, maybe I can. I don't know where to look though, because if I'm looking in the wrong place, it might like if I'm looking at the coping, for example, and I'm going up backwards, it might stand me up. So I'm supposed to be horizontal, but because I'm looking backwards, it kind of stands me up a bit, and I feel like my feet might go away from under me. So I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but let's try some 180's just on the low parts of the slope and then see if we can get a little bit higher. Okay. Okay, that's really low. Oopsie. Oh. I don't know which part to press with my foot. On the ramps, it's always flat, so you've got a flat surface to push off. But if you're pushing off here, it's rounded, which means I might get on one wheel that slips down, or I don't know how to handle it yet. a little pop. Oh, that's a bit too much effort. That was a good one. Whoops. Okay. That is like, ooh, this is real effort. I had a big bowl of pasta last night and I'm feeling knackered already. Yeah, trying to figure out how to maintain speed. I guess when I do the 180 I need to bend my legs so that I can get a good pump going. Does seem like I'm using a lot of energy, doesn't it? And I'm not really getting any higher. Maybe I need to kind of jump up, like leave the ground here, land on the ramp here, and then have the speed to carry on to the next bit. Let's see if I can go around this long corner. Got to keep weight on my heels so I can do a nice bit of steering. Looks a bit tame, but still feels pretty risky. Like that. Did you see that one? I kind of jumped up the ramp there. Left the ground here, span round, and landed up here. I guess that's how you get height. Okay. Let's start from over here, so I've got a bit of speed to get onto it. Whoa. That is tough. Oh yeah. Oh. Whoops. Oh. Huh. That's how I got a dusty bum in the last video. Sliding down on my butt to rescue that hedgehog. Who lived happily ever after, by the way. And all his poop's been cleaned up as well. The guys who work here and clean it all up every day, they're amazing. It's always really nice. Okay. A bit of speed. I want to try over the left shoulder as well. Oh. On the right. Oops. I'm confusing myself. Maybe I'll stick to the right shoulder for now and then do some left afterwards. I don't know, I still haven't figured out if I should, do that. Learn one thing on one side, so I've got it really strong on one side, which, I mean, in my mind it feels like it should make it easier to learn it on the next side, because you can just mirror what you're doing and your body already knows what it feels like when it's going right. There are some people that think that you should just do both sides straight from the start. I suppose you learn slower, but you learn more completely. Whoa, slip. Oh, almost lost my feet there. Oh, too much twist. Just need to pop and correct. Oh dear. Well, it's definitely better than when I started, just because I feel like I'm doing more of what I should be doing. I'm maintaining speed better, and obviously when I started I could barely do the 180 at the low end there. But what I really want is to be able for my 180s to be just at the top there, just at the coping, so I just sort of lift my feet away from the wall as I do the 180 and come back down with a nice push. Another thing I need to work on is getting out of the bowl. I'm still too scared to do the drop-ins. I was sitting on the edge for a couple of minutes there, even before doing a sitting dropping, and that went well. But yeah, standing ones are still just beyond my confidence. I think after I've done more of these, and got more comfortable with the, basically skating at this angle and with this kind of transition, I can move on to the drop-ins. But for now, I think just working this is a pretty solid way to go. Okay, here we go. What shoulder am I jumping over? The right shoulder? Oh. Thank you, knee pads. Why was I doing that? I know, I'll grab the ledge. I mean, it felt like a good idea. It felt like, oh, I've got enough speed to get out, so I'll try and get out. But then I realised that's not what I'm practicing right now. So that was cool though. That was cool. I don't know if you saw one, maybe two on this side. I actually got pretty high when I really bent my legs far as I jumped up there, and got decent speed on the way back. So that's an improvement, but something that's incredibly uncomfortable right now, so I need to keep practicing. Water break. And we're back. 6:40 now. So I've been going for 20 minutes since, well, I got here about 6, I did a 20-minute warm-up, started recording then, so I guess I've been doing about 15 minutes of this bowl stuff. Let's keep working it. Oh yeah, what I need to do is 100, isn't it? That's something to, whoa, that's something to aim for. Straight legs there. Ooh. This thing keeps it dry, but my god, they're slippery. That little drain. Okay. Focus. Focus on just getting the reps in. Getting the reps in is how you get good. Whoa. Just getting your body used to it. Whoa, too tall there. Oh boy. It's energy intensive and it's scary, so I keep having to take breaks. I feel like I'm getting there though. And I haven't counted any yet. I think I probably got 2 good ones out of that little run. Let's try and keep going. Try to focus on counting so I'm not thinking about it being scary, and push through. If it's not hard, it's not worth doing. That's what she said. 1. That was a good one. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Oh, okay. That 15th one doesn't count. That's 14. 14 really good ones. Oh my god. Oh, I've got a stitch. That was 14 and I've got a stitch. Come on, Adam. Oh. I guess, what is it now, July? I think I got my skates in, my first pair of skates in April. So I think the end of April, so all of May, all of June, some of July, let's call it some of April. Adds up to 3 months of skating so far. I guess the real benefits of endurance and stronger legs and stuff aren't going to show until 6 months. That's assuming the weather holds out and I can keep it up that long. Whew. I'm just going to have to do sets if it's going to be this tough. And I think I'll get more efficient as I get better. At the moment it's very, very inefficient. Okay. One. Oh, thank you. 2. 3. 4. Whoops, it is 5. 6. 7. 8. 14 again. Oh, because I'm always turning on this right one. It's the right one that ends up at the top, like that. So I go up, I spin around, and the right one is at the top, and that's the one I land on and then use to pump me down. So yeah, starting to burn through here. That was another 14, so I'm on 28. Whew. That's more than a quarter of the way there though. Halfway's in sight. Ooh. Yeah. 1. Not 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh boy. I've had a couple of near misses that my wheels just gripped on, but that time there was no grip. I guess I was too high up the vertical path. Oh, that was a good bang on the hip. Thank you, padded shorts. I'm still going to feel that there. 4. Yeah, 5 was a fail, so that was 4 that time. Who needs aerobics, eh? You know, when they first invented it, they were figuring out what to call it. And they came up with aerobics because, and I think the quote is, we can't just call it jumping up and down. But yeah, who needs to be standing in a room jumping up and down when you can go to your local skate park? Not many people come in the bowl either, because it's a pretty scary place. It's not very there are no levels. There's not like a shallow bowl for beginners, a deeper bowl, you know. It's all deep. So yeah, it's not very beginner friendly. Okay, here we go. Get a bit of speed. We're on 28. Yeah, if I get that right foot nice and high, then I get a better pump. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, oh boy, 19, 28 plus 19 is 30, 47, quick math. Oh, what a beautiful morning. It's really cooled down. When I came out of the house today, I could see my breath. It was actually a crisp morning, and I was worried if I would need to wear like a top or maybe some trousers, but I am roasting right now. $7.50. Well, if I go to 8:30, no, 7:30, 6:50, which means I can go all the way around to 8 if I've got the energy for it. I didn't have breakfast. I don't have breakfast before I exercise, so I'm going to go home and really tuck in. But at least I'm burning fat now and not blood sugar from my breakfast. That's probably why I'm sinking. Woo! I felt like some of that last set was pretty efficient in comparison to the first round. If I focus on getting my back foot as high as possible, I get a better pump, and if I get a better pump, I get more speed, and if I get more speed, the jump comes a little bit more naturally. But the price for that is that the back leg takes a lot of, has to put in a lot of effort. It needs to catch you when you hit the wall, and then it needs to pump you on the way down, and that is, whew. I guess I definitely need to practice switch as well, just so that I can switch between turning left and turning right. Whew. So we're on 48, no, 47. And let's try and get in another 13. Well, if I did 15, no, I did 19 that time, didn't I? So another 20. So we're aiming from 47 to 67. Let's just count from there instead of worrying about how many I'm doing. Oh, reps, man, reps. Let's do the reps. Do the work, get the results. Oh. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, 15's okay. That felt more efficient. I was keeping my feet together a bit more. And it wasn't pumping so hard because I was getting enough height. Yeah. Okay. I keep starting from 1. 47 plus 15 is 57, 62. Okay. Oopsie. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. Oh my god, what is going on with me? Oh, yeah. Practicing energy intensive tricks when you're tired, that is how you get injured. So another water break. Brief water break is over. Feeling a little rested. Did I get to 70? No. I think I was trying for 70 but fluffed it up on 67 or something. Let's call it 67. $68, $69, $70, $71, $72, $73, $74, $75, $76, $77, $78, $79, $80, okay, 60-second break. Okay, I have no idea if that was 60 seconds, but I feel better. I'm on 80, so another 10, and then rest, and then another 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Whoa. Okay, another 10-second rest, 60-second rest, and then I'm not doing reverse 180s today. More technical, possibly more energy intensive, and I'm already pretty tired. Not like exhausted, just like out of breath all the time. If you know what I mean. Left. One, no. What's going on? Okay. I've realised after watching these videos that I say okay a lot. What should I say instead? Right. How about right? All right. One, that was a good one. Two. Whoa, three. 4. 5. 6. Oh boy. 7. 8. No. No. Let's do the last 2 in tranquility. Oh. So this is exactly what I'm going to be doing tomorrow as well, because clearly this is a half-learned move. Oh, it's only 7 as well, and I got here at 6. Going an hour is pretty good. Take off maybe 10, probably 15 minutes for me standing around and talking to the camera. Oh. Still, yeah, I think the sun is, I wonder if it's messing with my balance or something, because it's like behind the trees, so it's flicking in and out of blinding me. Yes, I'm blinding you, no I'm not. Here we go, let's just do the last view. One, and 2, 3, and 4. Whoa. And we're going to call that a day.